I yes, I did hospital. But I'm not the hospital. That is one for the day. But anyway, I'm not in hospital. I'm hale and hearty. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, that's good. I'm going to go straight into the conversation without mincing words. On me, I am Nedu, and everybody knows me as Nedu. I'm on a personality. I'm a TV host, I'm a radio host, and the one that is causing problem is the Honest Bunch. I host a podcast called The Honest Bunch. Now, on The Honest Bunch, when a guest comes on The Honest Bunch, as we do in our fashion at The Honest Bunch, is to make the guests feel very, very comfortable. We make guests feel very comfortable before the show and even on the show. Any conversation that surrounds, as the guest is talking, you have to stop the guest so that the guest does not say some things. For me, it's not professional, and I don't do that. If you're a radio host or a TV host, you will understand that. And another thing I need to also say is, you cannot use my relationship with you, wherever you are, to force me to shut down what any guest is saying on the show. That is also not professional. Now, everyone has a right to air out their opinion when they come on the show. That is why at the beginning of the show, The Honest Bunch, you will see every opinion is shared on this platform is the opinion of the guest, not the opinion of the show itself. So everyone has the right to their opinion, and also everyone has right of rebuttal. If someone makes an opinion about you, you have a right of rebuttal. You can either come on the show and say, okay, I want to rebut what this person said, or you find a way to do it. Maybe on any other platform, Instagram, YouTube, wherever. I am not one to... A lot of things has been going on left, right, and center. But I'm going to say this. I am not one to indulge in petty exchanges of words. That's not who I am. It has never been my style, and it will never be my style to drag words with people on social media. I'm not going to do that. Let me now straighten out something. I was not fired from The Honest Bunch. I was never fired from The Honest Bunch. I decided to step away when the attacks became very personal, so that the show can go on and stand and succeed even without me being there. So I was not fired. Beyond being the host of The Honest Bunch, years ago, me and the people at the HU sat down, came up with this idea of The Honest Bunch. Hence, the show and how we drive it to the point where it is arguably the biggest podcast. We came together and formed it. But anyway, even on the show, if you are a TV host or a radio host, you have to understand that sometimes people play devil's advocates. That is my job on the show, to play devil's advocate. Husband Material has his own job, is in a tone, they all have their job. My job is to ask the hard questions. That is my job. And it's also my job to make statements that most of you think, but you can't say it. That is my job. And if for nothing, it has encouraged conversation, hard conversations that people don't want to have. And having said all this, all I'm going to say that it is very, very sad. Anyway, let's just leave that. This is all I want to say about the Honest Bunch. Why this press briefing is based on the criminal something that was online. But I'm going to hand it over to Sarah here, that is the head of the management, to handle that one.
Good morning, everybody, or afternoon. Okay, let's get straight into the situation. Okay, my name is Sarah Williams. I'm the Chief Operations Officer for Talking Drums Management Agency, right? We are a boutique management agency that offers services to various brands, artists, talents within the creative space. I think we'll be managing Mr. Nedu, if I'm not wrong, for almost 5 years, if I'm not wrong. We also have other talents that we manage. If you go on Instagram or Facebook, most times when you check the bio of some of these talents, you will see our email there, and you will see a phone number there. Usually, business conversations come to us. We have the business conversations. We negotiate, and we try as much as possible to broker deals for our talents and also help them in their career, right? So that's what we do. Like I said, Mr. Nedu has been under our management for, this is 2025, 5 years, let's say 5 years. And in the course of that 5 years, we have worked with him on several projects. We have worked with him on the Honest Bunch, and we will continue to work with him. So I just wanted to give that little background before we go into the main reason why we are here. I think he has addressed everything that has to do with him, the Honest Bunch, stepping away, why he's not responding to what we all term as petty fights. I think if we have any more questions, or when we are done with this conversation, we can entertain the questions on that. So, 2023, this is 2023 December, Mr. Nedu met a gentleman who owned a platform that was a social enterprise. The social enterprise provides education, both online and offline, for disadvantaged students in countries that probably they're not doing so well educationally. So mostly in Africa, mostly in parts of Asia. And it's a social enterprise because they provide this education and scholarship to students via donations from charities or organizations or people of repute. So you can partner with them, raise money, and pay for scholarships to be granted to people from your country. So they had a chance meeting, a conversation ensued, and the gentleman in question said, I would like to use your platform, partner with you to have Nigerian students benefit from this setup. I'm a Nigerian, I don't live in Nigeria. My business has never done anything in Nigeria, but I would like to break into the Nigerian market. What I'm doing, a lot of Indians are benefiting from it, but nobody from my country has benefited from it. After they had that conversation, Mr. Nedu went ahead and connected his management and the gentleman in question, which is the standard procedure. Now, we proceeded to have meetings. In the course of that meeting, they informed us that this initiative that they want to do, they would like to have it be in partnership with their platform. So for publicity, events, marketing, to raise the funds, they would provide sponsorship, or that would be their partnership support. Well, Mr. Nedu will gather his fans and his people to make donations, and when we have hit a certain goal, we would begin to give these scholarships to students. Now, the target was for 1,000 students, and the target was to achieve this in 2 years. If you're familiar with Instagram, I will send you to a particular handle. So the target was to 1,000 students over a course of 2 years. And per student, what it was going to cost each student was £10,000. 2 years online in Nigeria, 2 years outside of Nigeria. That was the agreement. So for the first year, we agreed that we were going to have 3 events. One in Lagos, one in Abuja, and the other one in the UK. We also agreed that the one in Lagos was going to be the beginning of the initiative. We're going to formally launch the initiative. We're going to raise money during the one in Lagos. Then we'll proceed to Abuja and London. All parties were aligned. We all agreed. This was in January 2024. They mandated us to immediately engage an event planner and a PR company to begin to put together the cost for this venture. I think the event planning company representative is around. Yes. So in January, we reached out to the event planner and gave them the brief to put together the plan for Lagos, Abuja, and London. Lagos being the first leg. They submitted a budget for Lagos and Abuja, and we're working on London whilst we were trying to finalize the event for Lagos. The budget was shared with this particular platform and their board of directors. They approved the budget, both the budget for publicity and the budget for the event in Lagos. They were given 3 budgets. One was for Eco Hotel, one was for Ebony Life, and one was for Balmoral, Federal Palace.